And welcome back to another video. This is Crypto Coins, and in this video I have a game update for Rome DAO. You are able to pick your house now, and the website is live and active. So I've never done this before, so this is all new to everyone. So let's see how this functions. I'm gonna pick a house today. I'm gonna explain my strategy and basically what I'm doing. Let's see what happens when you click on the flags. Campaign starting soon, so I guess it's still coming out that we're here early. We're able to still pick our house, and apparently the campaign is after everyone picks their house and their route. Then the campaign starts early next year. So let's pick a house and talk over my strategy. And now we are able to pick a house, and it shows here how many recruits are in each house. House of Chaos is pretty popular here with currently 1,468 recruits. The next one is House of Council with 664. And then we have House of Grapes, 873. House of Sempronia with 558 recruits. And lastly, we have House of Keck with 1,203 recruits. So my strategy was to go with the least amount of recruits in that house, because those NFTs are going to be more scarce in the future. And that was basically my strategy. Instead of herding into the house that has the most recruits, avoid those and go to the house that has the least amount of recruits. I believe House of Sempronia are engineers and designers, and it seems like a lot of people are not interested in that. They want to be councilmen, they want to be frontmen, fighters. And apparently this one doesn't seem too exciting. So a lot of people are not going into the House of Sempronia. And my strategy was to go with the house with the least amount of recruits. Those NFTs are going to be more scarce. But I'm disclosing my strategy because I'm going to go with House of Grapes. I'm going to go with House of Grapes. And don't go with House of Grapes because I bought House of Grapes. I'm just going to go with House of Grapes. Personally, I was influenced by my girl. My girl wanted me to pick House of Grapes, and she might join as well. So we like House of Grapes. Why do we like House of Grapes? It's wine, and it's a house that I'm sure is going to be hosting events and parties. So this is why we're going with House of Grapes. Now, don't go with House of Grapes just because I picked House of Grapes. I had a strategy coming in here, and I think House of Sempronia is going to be the most rewarding house since no one is looking at it. And those NFTs and anything House of Sempronia unlocks is going to be a lot more scarce than any other house. House of Chaos is going to have a lot of support, and it's going to be very liquid. I still don't know the dynamics of the game, but there's already 1,400 people there. House of Council is another one where there's not a lot of people. Huh, interesting. 664. This one's in the middle, 873, 558, and 1,200. So just read up on the houses and pick the one that makes the most sense to you or most appealing. Or if you outright just want to try to make the most money, click on I would recommend House of Sempronia. I'm assuming they're going to be the most valuable since there's the least amount of people in the first campaign of the game. So let's go with House of Grapes, and let's enter my name here. Crypto Coins. Let's go to next. Let's see what happens. Next, by checking, I agreed to lock 0.33 Rome for the duration of the campaign. Absolutely. And House of Grapes is a neutral house that hosts events and provides Rome with its grape supply. Their house boasts a robust internal governance structure, upcoming product release, and more. Select your class. I'm not too sure which way to go with class. Confirm conscription. In order to take part in campaign 1, you must lock 0.33 Rome for 3 months. Your Rome will continue to rebase while locked. Are you ready to give your sword for Rome? Absolutely. What should I go with here? Should I go with infantry? Should I go with archer or should I go with cavalry? I think I'm gonna go with. I'm stuck between infantry and cavalry. I do like archer as well. Whichever path we go, it's gonna unlock certain perks, and none of us know what these perks are. So these decisions are gonna determine our outcome for the future of the possibilities for potential high rewarding NFTs. And I'm not sure. I'm gonna just roll dice here. I'm gonna go with infantry. I'm sure this is a very common route. Or should I go with cavalry? I'm gonna go with cavalry. Let's approve this. Let's see what happens. Confirm here with my MetaMask. Paying pennies. Yes, accept. Let's wait for the approval. And confirm. View on Etherscan. So it's been approved. So I've selected my house. Now I have to confirm. So it's confirmed now. And there you have it. I am not part of House of Grapes. So the first one is to initiate the approval of the transaction, and the second one is the actual transaction. So you have to do it twice. Good choice, crypto coins. You are ready to fight the Etruscans with House of Grapes. And I think I've been mispronouncing this word. I don't think it's Etruscans. I think it's Etruscans. So I'm not very familiar with these terms. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these names. I don't think it's Etruscans. It's Etruscans. All right, current house, House of Grapes, and I'm part of the cavalry. And I lock 0.33 S Rome. So I'm good to go. That's basically what you can do as of now. Now we just have to wait for the next few weeks for this to close and the campaign to start early next year. So you're allowed to do this now. You can tweet your allegiance to Rome. I guess I can do this. I'm not very active on Twitter, but I'll do it. I'll tweet this. I'll let everybody know. And I guess you guys could come and follow my Twitter. I'm not very active, but if you would like, I just opened my Twitter. It's at CryptoCoins. And you can follow me here. And I just tweeted. This is my first tweet. Sure, why not? They made it easy. And here we are. Now for contrast, let's take a look at my Rome DAO position. This is brutal. Here, let me update this. Let me go to home. Actually, stake. I currently have 2.585. I'll just copy this. Come back here. I have more tokens now. There we go. And my numbers have changed here slightly. Let's just add this to my chart. Today is the 21st, 2021. I still have the same amount invested. The current price is $214. Brutal. We'll just leave it at 214. The market value of my position, 554.32. 554.32. And let's just make this nice here. Add the grid. And let's take a look at this chart. So I've invested $1,500. That's 2.58 coins. It's currently trading at $214. The market value of my position, $554. I haven't closed any positions. I'm down $955. That's minus 63%. And my average cost right now is $653. I started buying this around 1600, so I've dramatically lowered down my cost basis. And at the time, I'm not going to add any more into this. And we take a look at the chart. The red is the price of Rome DAO. It's just been in a complete teardown. The blue is how much money I've invested. So as the price continued to go down, I've been investing more and more money. And the yellow is the market price of this investment. So the APY is fighting some of those losses, but still losing significantly. I've invested $1,500. I've bought 2.31 coins since then. My average cost right now is 653. I've earned 0.27 coins. That's about $60 in APY. And I'm down 63%, 955. I'm being optimistic, and they're showing proof of concept. And this is why I'm still in it. This can dramatically change once the game is live and there's value within the game and the NFTs. Curious to see how that's going to happen. I'm very curious how that's going to work. And I'm happy I'm part of the beginning campaign. Most of these projects, if you're in the first season and you acquire all the specialty perks, those perks and NFTs are going to be highly valuable down the road. So I'm totally thrilled. This is a huge loss here, and I don't think I'm going to continue to add it into this position. But what I will do is, if I want to get a particular perk or NFT, that's how I will add more money into this position. If I need to unlock or buy something special within the game, then I will come in here and invest more money in the game. But as far as my staking, I'm going to leave it as is and leave it alone on autopilot. So that's pretty much what you're able to do so far. I'll continue to do new updates, and that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one.